Nike check, t-shirt check, sneakers check.
Tonight on EA Sports, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence of... And we are underway in Buffalo. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
On second down, far. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
There on the tackle. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Bills passing game, getting him down the field. They've got another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get on.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because...
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
16 yards, a first down.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do
receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
And it's caught. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
He was tackled
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
First down.
Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Jets.
Here's Madison. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
On the play. Second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On second down, this is Madison. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's now fourth down.
They're going for it. Here's Madison. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Tackle made.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a third and 2 more. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with fourth down and a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on fourth and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there counts what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac. Did you trade 6s for 3s? Things are going to work out in your favor.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
The 35-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made by Jayon Brown.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
36-yard line.
Second and 9 now. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
The 12-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. That's Thornton. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Eluding, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. It's that quarterback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's long.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
They'll run it with Madison. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
To the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the
They'll run with Madison.
2nd and 6.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
1st down, New York.
Here's Madison running on first down. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. A four-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8.
It's second.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he is going to have a Jets first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, New York.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Devon Hamilton able to drop him for a loss of a couple. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Hurts to throw. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Hurts got his man complete over the middle. That's long. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Devon Hamilton drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
So you're a boxing guy. How do you score that on your boxing card? A very long drive, but 3 points.
And I really want to do my boxing analyst voice right here. But I'm going to keep it normal for us, right? I call it a draw. That type of a drive has to feel good, right? You take it all the way downfield, you control the ball, control the clock. But they only got 3 points out of it. So defensively, it could have been worse, right? So I give it a draw.
On first down, far, up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Complete to Austin.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And finding the tight end Hooper. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring him 2nd down.
Coverage by Keanu Neal.
Now a throw here, hauled in. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
A pass underneath for Fournette. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. He's got the connection over the middle of the ends. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
So if there is a silver lining, though, it stays 2nd down, and they still have an opportunity to pick up a first down before they have to start their downs over again.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And down inside the 5 to the 4. And the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Austin Hooper, as the first half is winding down, and the Bills will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we reach half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this 2nd half. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
On the keeper.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Jets.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Down, New York.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A quick pass to Cup. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
He's going to take off with it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
A gain of 4. And
they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Cooper Kupp, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
So here are the Bills to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak, on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Going on the ground with Madison. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
6-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tre'Davious White with a pick. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26.
Now a give, right side, far, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. Far, and he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. They'll give him a yard on the play, and the Bills will move the chains. Fournette, a 1st down carry. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 27.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pass incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Down and 14.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete. Hooper. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
44-yard line.
The carry here for the big tight end. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he's going to get this down close to a 1st at about the Jets' 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
They'll try the left side. Far. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
The tackle made
bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been automatic. How about 8 for 8 in the game thus far? This is 3rd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
They'll pass there over the middle to start things out. And a loose football.
Hurts pass.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Well, they weren't able to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. That's a good running back dive play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right, partner, I'm a defender. I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter if he needs to make those plays when the legs go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
T.J. Hawkinson, incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Throwing his Hurts. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, my man, what do you need? What's going on here? So there's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And a give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards the pick up there.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard.
2nd and 3. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw here. This will be caught at about the 5. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 4-yard line.
Now Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Fournette.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near-perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down, Jets.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Hurts. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now a give to Madison. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Going to run with Madison again. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Hurts to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Hurts. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On the handoff, it's Madison. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Farr. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. The Bills send the punter out. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. So the Jets now down by 15. And time, a huge factor. Forced out to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And the Bills are going to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. And they will take a knee here.
Jake Bailey in punt formation.
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over.
Jets 20.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Bills, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first one of the season here in Week 4. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Denver Broncos next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.